sometimes this sounds silly, but sometimes with my dog Luna, it's very easy to just be, to not even notice that she's there because she's always there. And it's so nice that she's always there. But to tune in and actually spend time with her in a way that's like more of a relationship than just having her as my, companion. And that's a way to tune into myself and slow it down because I, will sit down with her or I'll play with her or something like that. Playing with our animals and taking care of them is so wonderful in this time because we can slow down. And I think, and they can't speak, so you really have to take the time to be where you are and not really have any distractions. So that's my favorite way of tuning in. Another way that I tune in is I go outside and I try and sit with no cell phone, no computer, no music, and just kind of take a moment to, whether I'm drinking water or coffee or whatever in the morning, first thing in the morning, to just listen to the sounds outside and just have an appreciation of the day that's, in front of me right now, and that I'm just sitting down and able to take, even if it's 5 minutes. It feels like a lifetime when you're sitting in silence in 5 minutes. But it's so nice to be able to feel that and then be so thankful for the movement that you are going to do, because you're not just sitting, and appreciating the world. You can keep moving, things like that. So it's nice to find little things that kind of bring you back to yourself as a human being, whether it be playing with your animal or sitting outside, or if you can't sit outside, finding a place inside that's calm and hopefully can get a little bit of light and maybe an open window or something, and just taking 5 minutes to just breathe and pay attention to your breath. So yeah, I guess I do sort of meditation. It's, I guess, my own interpretation of a meditation, but it's a very easy way easy but difficult to tune back into yourself and slow everything down before you get riled up into your day and then, settling back into your boredom state or something.
That's really beautiful. I want to add to that. Sometimes when I can't find myself being able to go deep or anything, my cat's name is Marley, and I just put my hands on her and I just feel how much I love her.
Isn't it the best?
That's my meditation, is I just feel like I'm just going to let myself feel what it feels to love something as much as I love her, and let my meditation. So that is
special.
Yeah. And then the other thing I think is beautiful about what you do naturally, which is just to listen to the sounds, is I actually had a teacher in Alexander technique years ago when I was dancing. And one of the assignments for me was, when I walked down the street, it was look, listen, and feel. So you were supposed to look with your eyes at your surroundings, you listen to the sounds, and then you feel what you're feeling. So it brings you into the present moment. So that was the technique that they use. So you're naturally doing your own technique of just listening to the sounds and being present with.
Yeah, because we get so caught up, especially I feel like, my generation, the generations below me, and even the generations above me, we've gotten into this like technology hole where we're so used to having our phones on us 100% of the time. So we always answer phone calls. Even if we're in the middle of being silent, we always are scrolling to the next thing and seeing, having a bit of a fear of missing out. It feels like technology is as well these days, especially. So it's important to, put your phone away, turn it off for a few hours a day. And that's like a super simple way to try and just disconnect and just stay in the moment that you're in. Even if your thoughts may go somewhere else, you're not having that screen to just take it away. Even reading a book for me seems like a better way to tune in to myself and a little bit of silence, even though I'm reading, than scrolling through something, like I said before, or watching something. Not saying that you can't do it, but, don't do it all the time, because it'll put you back in a depression a bit.
Okay, wow. Thank you so much, Indiana, for joining us and sharing all of that. It's so good to hear how you're doing and how you're managing during this time, and how it feels like you're just pulling back to nature to kind of help guide you and comfort you during this time. And it's so beautiful, and it's so good to get to see you. Thank you so much for sharing this with us.
Of course. Thank you.
Really, really beautiful.
Thank you guys.